Good morning, Bacho. I hope you all are well and fine. Today we are going to see the new thing, that is exchange of gases and their transportation. We have already seen the structure of lungs and breathing. So when the gas is reached already in lungs, then after reaching, how it is going to the blood and from blood to different tissues, and from different tissues again the CO2 is coming back to lungs. This process we shall see today. Okay. Okay, you have might revised it, the moments of school days. Now you need to focus very much in this diagram. Here I have divided this whole process into three steps already given, part 1, part 2 and part 3. So this is the structure of alveoli, and alveoli is connected with blood vessels or blood capillaries, right? Alveoli is also thin walled, and the blood vessels which are near to alveoli, they are also thin walled. You know, the air which is coming from the air means from the atmosphere, it contains 21% oxygen and 0.031% CO2. But the impure blood which is present in our veins, it is having only 16% oxygen and 4% CO2. So the diffusion process you know very well. So through the surface of alveoli, oxygen because more in alveoli, so it is going to blood, and CO2 is more in blood, so it is going to alveoli. In this way, exchange of O2 and CO2 takes place between alveoli and blood vessels by the process of diffusion. Okay, this process we'll see in some animated videos. In the next slide, you will see. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड राइट. ओके, ठीक है. तो अब हम देखेंगे छोटे छोटे क्लिप्स हैं वीडियोस की, उसको देख करके आप कुछ हिसाब लगा सकते हैं, कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट डेवलप कर सकते हैं कि कैसे प्रोसेस होती है. आप देखो, ऊपर एल्वियोलाई है, नीचे ब्लड वेसल्स है. ऑक्सीजन एंड CO2 का कैसे एक्सचेंज हो रहा है. एल्वियोलाई से ऑक्सीजन ब्लड में आ रहा है और CO2 कहाँ जा रहा है, एल्वियोलाई में. और ये जो राउंड शेप जो स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहे हैं वो क्या है आपके, these are nothing but RBCs. Here also you can see oxygen is coming to blood and CO2 is going from blood to alveoli. This process continuously takes place in our body, and that oxygen is carried by hemoglobin that is present in RBC. So you see the coming RBCs are bluish in color, and after they get oxygen they becomes red. So that vein blood is bluish in color and arteries blood is reddish in color. Surface is very thin, so very easily gases can diffuse from alveoli to blood and from blood to alveoli. Diffusion process. So don't forget to mention diffusion process. If the diffusion process means only diffusion process is available in our body, then it takes very long time, approximately 3 years, to reach the oxygen from lungs to toes, so that blood is available. Blood transport that oxygen throughout the body very fastly. Okay, so now again you should focus in this diagram. I tried to make it easy for you. So you have understood, by diffusion process oxygen reached to blood, and in blood RBC has captured it into their hemoglobin, and that hemoglobin carried that oxygen to means blood to tissues. So upper part you see reddish दिख रहा है, alveoli से oxygen 70% oxygen is transported by RBCs to tissues, and only 30% oxygen is by plasma, liquid part of the blood. As soon as the blood reach near to means tissues, Tissues, because they are doing respiration, they produce CO2, so they give the CO2 to blood and take oxygen from blood. Here also exchange of gases takes place through the diffusion. Same way, in alveoli oxygen was more and blood less oxygen. Here in blood oxygen is more and tissues oxygen is less. So from tissues CO2 is sent to blood and oxygen from the blood it is absorbed by the tissues, and the coming back blood it is means having CO2 more. So that CO2, 70% CO2 is transported by plasma and only 30% CO2 is transported by RBCs. So RBCs generally transport more oxygen and less CO2, and plasma transports more CO2 and less oxygen. So this you can go through and again. Okay, now dear students, we'll talk about breathing rate. Breathing rate means how many times we inhale and exhale in 1 minute. मीन्स ऐसा बस नहीं इनहेल को 1 काउंट कर लो और एक्सहेल को 2. नो, इनहेल और एक्सहेल दोनों मिला के 1 ब्रीथ काउंट होगा. सो विल सी द ब्रीदिंग रेट, राइट. So in different animals, according to the environment, the breathing rate is different. So let us see first aquatic animals. One short clip is here. You can observe. You can count how many breaths are there per minute. You can observe. Now you count your breaths, right? How many times you breathe per minute. So simply, for example, there is interval of so when you breathe, then definitely some differences you might observe. So those differences I have summarized here in this slide. Aquatic animals, their breathing rate is higher or they breathe fast, and our breathing rate is low. टेरेस्ट्रियल एनिमल जो ज़मीन पर रहते हैं उसका बहुत काउंटिंग है कुछ. फॉर एग्जांपल aquatic animals they breathe for approximately 30 to 35 times, but terrestrial animals they breathe for 15 to 16 times. रीज़न क्या है? हम एटमॉस्फेयर की एयर को ब्रीथ करते हैं एंड एटमॉस्फेयर में एयर लगभग 21% है और पानी में सिर्फ 1% है. तो ज़्यादा ऑक्सीजन लेने के लिए वी ब्रीथ फास्टर एज कंपेयर टू aquatic means we breathe slower as compared to aquatic animals. Aquatic animals के पास ऑक्सीजन बहुत कम है, that's why they breathe for more times in 1 minute. कभी अगर टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होता है पानी का तो एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स दे कैन डाई वेरी इजीली, बिकॉज टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करने से जो 1% ऑक्सीजन डिजॉल्व है वो भी पानी से निकल जाता है, and then they face a lot of difficulties in breathing and then they die. Not due to temperature, they die due to less quantity, very less quantity of oxygen in the water. Okay, I hope you understood. You can prepare the notes. Take care dear and keep yourself safe and healthy.